Okay, this is King the Spirits on the Sega Saturn, and it's a Japanese release. Let's start with... let's go with Course 2, because I find it quite an interesting track. You can race it left and right, so I'll just go left. Pick a car. Let's go with that. Okay, let's start then. So this game is a Japanese import, as I said before, called King the Spirits. But it did come out in the US under the name High Velocity Mountain Racing. And it's part of a series called Toge. And there were a few on the PlayStation called Toge 2, Toge G, G Max, that kind of thing. I think there was one on the PlayStation 2 called Tokyo Road Rage 3. I'm going to say I think there is, I've got it. I did it about 18 months ago. So this game's quite impressive. I mean the frame... Oh crap! You've got to take the right route. I've gone the wrong way there. That's annoying. Yeah, that was meant to be driving on the left hand side of the road. So that makes no sense. But anyway, yeah, the frame rate isn't great, but the draw distance is really good. So I mean, Saturn games... I have no idea where I'm going. I think I'm going this way. No, I'm going the wrong way. So Saturn games... The Sega games always look really good, but a lot of the third-party games were a bit variable. But this looks really nice, and it's even got a widescreen mode, so that's what I'm recording this in. I'm recording it at 60 Hz, mainly because this game and the sequel don't feel right when you play them at 50, so you might get a little bit of blurring. Am I meant to go up there? No! Probably tell I haven't played this for quite a while. So I've been wanting to do a whole bunch of Japanese import games that I've done, pick-up videos on, and it's kind of a guilt thing, because I don't like just saying, oh, here are these games that I've got. I like to do the gameplays of them. So on the last video I asked for suggestions on games, and the two that came up were Doemon and concentrating, Lair Section, and what was the other one? Gambare Goemon. And I'll do those, but I wanted to get these two out the way because the games I've had for quite a while, and I really wanted to do gameplays on them, because this one I've seen a few times, but the sequel less so. But the sensation of speed's pretty good on this. It's not bad. I'm not sure if I'd call this a... is it really a drifting game? I'm not sure. You've got to go right here. I don't think I'm going to win. The cars don't really drift. So it's Toge because it's mountain racing, but drifting less so. So let's go this way. You've really got to remember the tracks, because you end up going the wrong way if you're not careful. Oh crap. Let's do it in the in-car view. Oh, I keep forgetting to change gears. I haven't figured out how to set this to automatic yet. Ooh, crap. Yeah, I'm not playing this very well. I think this is something that I've got to be careful with import games, because some of them I've never played before, and it's nice to get new old games, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't say I've played every PAL game, that's certainly not the case, but I'm not really buying that many more. Lose. Let's try another track. Okay, let's try one more, and we'll do course 3. Let's try this one. Yeah, I like this track. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm really going for a lot of Japanese games now because I think with PAL games, I'm aware of most of them, or at least the ones that I want to play, and I don't really want to pick up games that are not great or games that I'll never play. But with Japanese games, there's always that hidden gem. There's always, you know, another game that never came out, oh crap, in Europe. So games like this, and I mean particularly with the Super Famicom, there's an awful lot of games that we never got over here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this one. So it seems to be just me and the computer. Yeah, this car handles similar to the first one. Oh, come on! But yeah, that draw distance is impressive. I think if this game had have come out in Europe, I think it would have been quite well received, because I think at the time, so you know, 96, 97 with the Saturn, we were seeing a lot of games come out in Japan, and they were mainly 2D games, like your fighting games. But in Europe, there seemed to be more of a dominance of 2D games, and particularly the Sega games like Daytona and Sega Rally. We were really just after another really good racing game, and we'd never really got it, because we had the... oh, what was it called? It was that AM4 game, was it? It came out, the... I forget the name of it. It was like not a stock car racing game. Touring car, Sega Touring Car. And it didn't really hold up to the quality of the earlier games. I mean, graphically it was okay, but the handling was really dodgy. But I think if these two games had come out, I think they would have filled that hole quite well. Yeah. I'm not doing very well on this. Particularly when you're racing against one car, you've got to know the tracks really well. Waffling. Oh, that's terrible. If you look at the map on the top right, he's halfway around the track. So I think I'm on my last lap here. But yeah, I'd certainly recommend getting hold of this. I think you should be able to get it in the UK from sellers like Game Sensei and Geomar. I think they've got this for like £5. It's not an expensive game, which is where I got this from. I think I paid about £5 for it. So it's not, you know, not the most expensive title, and there isn't really any Japanese text in it, so you can just pick up and play it if you've got a PAL Saturn with an adapter. But I think playing it at 50 Hz doesn't work very well. I tend to find the frame rate to get really jerky. Right, so I think I'll leave it there. So this has been King the Spirits on the Saturn, and yeah, it's a good game. I think it's one that you've really got to get used to the tracks and master. I mean, there's only 3 tracks, and you do get a few variations on the different heats. But the sequel, I think, is a better game, so I'll look at that next.